What's going on, guys? It's your boy PS239 Riverboy, and I'm back at it again with another video. And today we're going to talk about the new updates and the Minor Wars roadmap that's going on in the next few weeks and months. So just this new update that's coming out within the next day is they're gonna cap all of the clans to 1,000 members. And I know one of the big gripes and things that a lot of people hate, because I'm in multiple Minor Wars discords. I just like to talk to everybody, give advice, get advice, and basically just make friends. We all just stack this Bitcoin together, you know? And one of the things that a lot of people don't like is the fact that there are these big, massive 10,000 player clans, and it just looks like it's just a bunch of bonus miners. It could be someone running a bunch of bots, or it could be the fact that new people just don't understand how Minor Wars works, and they just try to join the biggest clan, and they just keep getting bigger, and it just becomes a problem, because then they just like take all of the blocks, and then it's mainly the whale who owns the clan gets all the blocks because he's boosting, and he uses the big pool of bonus miners as a nice base clan, like a base clan percentage. So they got a couple things going on that's gonna like spice up Minor Wars and maybe give us a little bit more of an advantage. And from what I've seen so far, it sounds like it's going to be nice. So on July 22nd, they're going to add clan power-ups. So introducing a new spell designed for true team players. When any clan member casts it, and increase the points per second rate for the whole clan in the current round. But here's the twist: the more clan members use it during one round, the bigger the impact. So like I was saying, like these big bonus miner guys just use their big clan base TH to help them boost and get more blocks. And that's how blocks are won. It's not necessarily the biggest clan wins all the time. It's like a complex algorithm we're trying to solve. We're trying to solve this algorithm, and the first set of miners within a clan solves it, gets it, and then they do another miner roll within that clan to see who is the winner of the block. So it's just like our miners are trying to solve puzzles, and when you have a big base of miners solving puzzles, you could use this boost to increase the base power of all of your teammates' miners, and the more people who use it, the better. So on July 24th, they're going to add a spell activation update. So we're updating on how focus boost and instant boost works. Soon these spells will active automatically 3 seconds after casting, making use these spells about strategy, not spamming. So I guess a lot of people are a little upset, but I also think this is a very good strategy of just spamming the boost or the focus boost, the insta boost or the focus boost. It is a very viable strategy to spam those at the beginning of a high multiple round. And you could just like say if it's a 1632x, those rounds usually only last 1 minute. So just spam focus boost. Just start spamming focus boost. And if it's a 16x round, you might as well spam red focus boost, because you're going to make like $3,000 from it. And if you just, each red focus boost is $40. So if you, well, it's now like 43, but if you just like spam 2 or 3 of them and you take the whole round instantly, what is $120 to like $3,000? But that's just how I think. And I think they're doing that to kind of nerf them a little bit because of how much people take rounds with them. And I haven't really used them that much, but from looking at the fact that they're nerfing them means that they're overpowered. So on August 5, they're going to add spell copying. A powerful and mysterious new spell is coming. It will let you copy the last spell used by another clan in the same round. So, I don't know how this is going to work. Are we just going to copy the very last boost that they used? Or are we going to copy the combination of boosts that they used? And how much is this boost going to cost? It looks like they're adding a bunch of more boosts to get people to boost more in Minor Wars, and that is kind of not really the best. I want them to add stuff to where people with lower TH can win more, like restricting TH leagues, like having set leagues, like a little league, a mini league, and the major league. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like baseball, and we can have different leagues, and then you can have like a MLB league, like a fucking MLG league, a fucking huge ass league. But like they have Odyssey, Horizon, Eclipse, and Dune, but the way it's set up, everybody is either in Dune or in Odyssey, or they're trying to fight to get to Odyssey. There's no reason to be in Horizon or Eclipse. If they made a more of an incentive to be in Horizon or Eclipse, we wouldn't have the issue that we have now with people only dogpiling into Dune, and new people can't participate because there's all of the whales, the mega whales, would rather stay in Dune, because if they're not a ultra whale, they're not going to be able to compete in Odyssey, and Horizon and Eclipse is like chump change compared to Dune, which I honestly don't understand why they're doing that. They should have Dune a very little payout, and Odyssey and Horizon have higher payouts to get people to want to be in those leagues, and because most people get their clans up there and then disband anyway. So like a lot of the people, like, because I look at the rounds, a lot of the people in there are very like few small boosters who probably want to go to Odyssey themselves, or bonus miner clans that the bonus miners are still running and they haven't, or the people haven't left the clan, so the big clan is still moving on its own. So the dude who ran it probably is going to leave it because he's like, yo, I'm just going to bank on the 5% until Odyssey and see if I can hang in Odyssey. If I can't, then I'll leave. Then I'll disband. And that's what like the Whales did, the Unluckies did, a bunch of really known clans do. They do this all the time. If they get enough people to pass Dune, they go to Odyssey, and if they make it to Odyssey and can compete, they'll stay, but if not, they'll leave. August 12th, it looks like they're adding a league system reforged. A complete rework of the league system is coming. Let's see what they're talking about, because I've personally talked to some people that go mining, because I'm an ambassador and I could talk to somebody, and I've asked them, like, bro, please fix this shit. And he said that they have something coming, but my only issue is they're not going to get 50 leagues to go into Horizon and Eclipse, because those motherfuckers are just going to disband their clan as soon as the fucking next round starts. Unless they do something about that, then whatever this is means nothing, honestly. Top leagues in Odyssey, Horizon, and Eclipse will each host 50 clans now. Like I said, if we can go back and look at it, and you could see that the top 3 clans every week, they just disband and go right back into Dune anyway. So honestly, this adding 50 clans to Horizon and Eclipse is not going to do anything. It's not going to do anything, honestly. Every cycle, the top 5 clans will promote, and the bottom 5 clans will demote. Like I said, Not going to do anything at all. People don't want to leave Dune because there's more money in Dune. Once they fix the payouts in Minor Wars, like the higher clans get paid more, or the higher leagues get paid more than the lower leagues, then and only then will people want to be in Horizon and Eclipse. The entry-level Dune League will now scale dynamically, dividing into separate backgrounds to give every clan a fair chance at climbing the ranks. So, if I'm reading this correctly, this sounds like they're going to split Dune into separate servers, and like a East Coast, West Coast, North South server. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like they're going to split Dune into separate servers to where everybody can have a chance to climb the ranks. But like I said, most of the mega whales rather stay in Dune than those higher ranks. So unless they do something about the payout in those higher ranks, Dune is going to be very competitive no matter what. Yes, I do think if they do split the ranks into like quadrants or like servers, you will hit more blocks because you will have like a quarter of less people to go against. You will hit more blocks, yes, and that will actually make me happy because then I will be battling against 3/4 of less whales than I was before. So this would make me a little bit happy if I'm reading this correctly, and I'm like interpreting this correctly, and it sounds like they might have took what I was saying into consideration. I told them that they needed to limit the TH or the amount of people in the clans, or limit how much TH you have to like say you can only have like 10,000 TH in Dune, and that's it. If you have higher than 10,000 TH, unless you create your own clan, you cannot participate in Dune. You have to participate in Horizon or Eclipse. So like they needed like a hard TH cap on Dune, and like you can only participate in those leagues if you either one was grandfathered in a clan and you like stayed in and you didn't successfully, like they should get rid of the disbanding clans, or like make it to where if you disband your clan, you can't reopen a clan for like a month or a year. They should make it a year to disincentivize people from disbanding their clans. So like if you disband your clan, you can't create a new clan for a whole year. That's what they should do, and that will get all of those guys to stop disbanding their clans. Or what they'll do is just disband their clan and then just let someone else be the leader for a week or whatever. So it honestly doesn't seem like they're trying to help the little guys make money. And I understand if you're just going to come in and make a 1 terahash account, you're not really going to be expected to make bank. But me and a couple other guys, we got like 3, 4, even 8, 10 grand into this app. Other people I know have like 100,000, 50, 30,000. It's ridiculous. So like some of them are trying to AFK blocks and they hit some, but some of us actually boost heavy and we don't nearly win as much as we should. And it's just how they have how they have it all set up right now. And I honestly think that unless they do some serious changes to Dune, then I might end up going back to solo, because it honestly isn't really that worth doing all of this boosting. I honestly think I might come back when I got like 10,000 TH, like the one guy I was talking to. The guy has 10,000 TH and he hits like 4 or 5 blocks a week. AFK, he never boosts. And then there's another guy on here on Minor Wars who has like 47,000 TH. He never boosts and he hits multiple blocks a week. Multiple blocks a week. Meanwhile, me, I will fucking boost 300 or 400 GMT on a single round, like a 2 or a 4, and I will hold the highest amount on the round and I'd still lose. And it's just mainly because, one, my clan base TH is not that high. I am pretty much more than half of my clan. See, I got 106 and my clan's at 147. So I'm pretty much more than half of my clan's TH. So that does take a little bit of a factor. So let's see if with these new changes coming in within the next month, that the fact that my clan does boost together, we do boost together. It's not like we haven't. Like we weren't boosting. Like me and this one dude, Echo, we were boosting together. And then Austin boosts all the time. Headshot was boosting with us. So we kind of boost together, like, as a team. So I just don't understand why, like, even when you have, like, say 50-60% of the block, you still lose. And you could do that 3 or 4 times in a row and still not hit a block. Like, I would think probability and chance would be go in my favor at least once in 4 tries. So and it's mainly because there's just so many people to pay out in this league. So I honestly believe if they did split this into 4 different servers or multiple servers, it would be a lot easier for people like me to win blocks. But alright guys, I'm gonna hit you guys up in the next one. I want you guys to like, comment, and subscribe, and yeah, let's stack this Bitcoin together.